Last session, you returned to Hammam Box from a relaxing weekend of R&R in Cairo, delivered the captured Johann Schmidt to British intelligence, and reported to Major Kilburn, careful to share only some of your recent activities, being acutely aware of his orders to avoid getting involved in any excitement. Kilburn informed you that a German raiding team had attacked the base while you were away, almost certainly targeting yourselves after the botched attempt to extract the defecting General Stumer. As a consolation prize, you had captured Stumer's aide-de-camp, Colonel Buchting, but he had been sprung from captivity, and with his obituary already printed in Der Völkische Beobachter, Kilburn judged him likely dead and of no further concern. Kilburn then laid out Operation Sandstorm. A recon Spitfire captured a single aerial photograph of an Italian communications post in the deep western desert. The site is believed to house an Enigma machine, but the real prize is the weekly code settings. Unlike the Germans, the Italians change codes only every 7 days at midday. The plan: insert the day after the change, photograph the codebook, and leave without a trace. If there is any trace of you having been there, the Italians will change the settings at once, and any insight that might have been gleaned will be lost. The last change occurred at midday the previous Thursday, today being Sunday. Your guide, Alina Aziz, daughter of her village's former chief, was introduced. You greeted her in Arabic. She returned blessings, and Kilburn vouched for her, though some of you quietly weighed the Aziz connection from past deeds. She will lead you to her Bedouin village, a day's drive away and roughly a 4 to 6 hour trek from the post. Uncle Mike and Ollie of the 2nd New Zealand Division will be rejoining you as drivers. You debated infiltration methods. One thread favored a stealth insertion with Pikey slipping in solo at night, blacked up, while the rest provided distant cover. Another pushed deception: arrive as a ragged 21st Panzer Division detachment, or even as a water resupply team, Max as a German officer, Grant driving, counting on at least one Italian who speaks German. You discussed ranks, identity papers from the lost column, wearing an SS major's uniform to outrank locals, and the risks of anyone checking names. You studied the photo for walls, a shallow parapet, possible mines, and resolved to observe guard patterns in person, using the Bedouin village as a staging post. You requisitioned German uniforms, papers, Lugers, MP40s, K98s, potato masher grenades, and asked the surgeon about chloroform. To avoid any telltale trace, you proposed to left behind any British kit. With the Opel Blitz and the Jeep selected, you departed Sunday afternoon, planning to reach the village by Monday, spend 3 days reconnoitering, and strike Thursday night after the midday code change, aiming for the cleanest theft the desert will never notice.